right, man. Terry Foster said on Woodward Sports that his plug inside the Detroit Lions organization is saying that the Lions are scared of Jalen Carter, and he talks about what it's going to take for them to take Jalen Carter. I'll talk about that later. But then he says that they want to really move up for Will Anderson, and I'm gonna tell you why that might be a problem. Okay, let's talk on it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. And the subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop video. Now you're probably like, well, what's the problem, CJ? The problem per se is because now you got a receiver need. And I was talking to Man Beast Moore. Shout out to Man Beast, man. He was saying, well, Hopkins old, he injured. Well, last year he got suspended and still put up phenomenal numbers. The year before that, he did only play 10 games, but before that, I think he played a few 16-game seasons. So I'm not concerned about the injury about Hopkins. I think you need him for the first 6 games and you need him for the playoff run. That's it. Obviously, Jameson Williams injured. You need him to produce for the first 6 games, but that wouldn't be it. I still want to add somebody that can stretch the field. All right? So I'm still want to add that guy that can stretch the field in the draft, but I'd rather have DeAndre Hopkins and St. Brown in critical situations and red zone situations, okay? But they need more now. You know, and now they need 2 receivers. One is just not going to do. They need 2. They always needed one to replace DJ Shark, and then they needed one. Now they need one because J-Mo suspension. So now that's gonna make it kind of hard. They got some picks, but that's still gonna make it hard. So if you gonna jeopardize next year's draft capital to move up to 3 for Will Anderson, and you really love Will Anderson, do it. Do it. I'm not against it. Take the talent and do it. But still, you still got a hole in the middle of that defense that right now in free agency that can't be filled. Right? So you still got to find an interior tackle, right? In addition to that, you still got to find an inside linebacker of the future. You still need a corner of the future. And you still need a running back, and I'm gonna keep saying that. And I think running back is a high priority. And I'm going to do a video talking about what Brad Holmes said about drafting a running back. I think it's a high priority. Especially if you're not going to add a receiver that's going to come in and produce right away, which sometimes you just don't know, even though it's a position to acclimate fast. You need a home run hitter, bro. With Jared Goff, you need as many guys you can just hand the ball off, you can dump it off to, and they can get chunk plays and big explosive plays. So in my mind, that's very critical. That's very critical, and she gonna be ignorant. Boy, I don't even know why women even try. Like, Jesus, she tried it, but that's gonna be very critical. And you can, and I'm telling you this right. I said this in another video whenever it show up, right? If they relying on DeAndre Swift, right? Marvin Jones Jr., St. Brown, Josh Reynolds, and a rookie ever to be their playmakers, it's going to be a lot of slow singing and flower bringing this season. You cannot rely on that. Relying on a Marvin Jones Jr. can't eat old. Josh Reynolds can't stay healthy. Dave Montgomery is cool, but he don't get you those chunk plays. So. And guess what? They never see it how I see it. And more times than not, I'm right and they wrong. Year 1, what did I say? I said the number 1 priority is to be able to supply Jared Goff with weapons. Fuck all that other stuff. Get him weapons. What happened? They didn't get him weapons? He looked terrible. It's not rocket science. Obviously, Matt Patricia proved that. You know? But I ain't mad at going to get Will Anderson. If you feel like it's a gap between Will Anderson and Tyree Wilson, a huge enough gap, then do it. Me personally, at this point, I'm trying to move down with Tennessee, accumulate more picks to fill some of these major holes that you got. That's what I'm doing. I'm trying to move down, and if I move down and I still get a good prospect. I don't know who you can get at 11. And maybe I can move back up and get a guy I really want. But if I can move down and end up with Jalen Carter at 11, then I'm going to talk about that. I'm going to take that risk. If I can move, down and still end up with a Devin Weatherspoon or, a Christian Gonzalez, maybe not, or somebody I really, really like, I'll do it. If it's Jackson Smith or Jigba, hey, forget it. Take him. I still got 18. I come back and get Dante Banks. I come back and get Bijan Robinson, or however it may be. With my extra capital, I can move up from 18. But how I'm looking at it, I think they really do need a corner to be the number one guy in the future. But maybe you wait for Cam Smith, maybe wait for the kid from Mississippi State. Maybe wait for a Dante Banks or something like that. So it's going to be interesting. We're going to have it all playing out right now. I think I'm trying to move back and still accumulate more picks. And I think some of them picks, I'm trying to trade for veterans. Maybe a couple of them. I still going for Hopkins. I don't think that was the smartest decision. And then come back. Yeah, that's not smart. Yeah, I'm still going for Hopkins. I'll probably go for the kid from Tennessee that can run. The receiver. Probably second round. Maybe I get Bijan or the Jahmyr Gibbs, what's his name, from Alabama. I'll try to get one of those guys. That kind of might be my attack. So, but yeah, Will Anderson is phenomenal, man. He's a phenomenal talent, and I think that's a perfect move for them. Go get an elite talent. You got Aiden Hutchinson, you got him. Hopefully Jameson Williams can get his shit together and stop doing dumb shit. You got him, and you get a couple guys that you can build with. So yeah, I'll do it. But then again, I think with you getting Will Anderson, I think a lot of people like what Justin James Houston bringing to the table. I think a lot of people like what I think it's going to be a lot of moving. I think you might then again see Romeo, Charles Harris, Julian, one of those guys get cut or get traded even after they took a reduced salary in that situation. So anytime you got a top talent that you really, really want, get them. At 18 at that point, if I stay there, if I move up and I keep 18, which I think they would, I take Bijan Robinson. I get two great athletes that upgrade me athletically. I get into the second round. Maybe I move some things around and try to get back in the first and get somebody I like. I get to the second. I think about the Tennessee guy. I probably think about the D tackle from Northwestern. A lot of people like. And then, that is what it is. And hopefully some post June 1st cuts that can help us out. But and the thing about Jalen Carter, he said it's going to take 3 votes for them to take Jalen Carter. Sheila going to have to be on, or Martha going to have to be on board. Dan gonna have to say yes, and Brad Holmes gonna have to say yes. My thing is, anytime you get somebody that big who made consecutive mistakes, came in out of shape after they, the combine and all that shit happened, and he could have said, well, you know what, man, if they were smart, they could have said, yeah, I had some injuries after the, college football season. I ain't really healthy right now, so I kind of been taking a break. That's what they kind of should have said, but yeah, man, I can't deny the talent. I'm taking them. You can't have all choir boys. You need some guys. You need some crazy guys. Some guys that make some bad decisions. There's plenty of guys on that football team that made bad decisions that was covered up in college, covered up in high school. You just got to mentor them. So I'm still taking them. Fuck all of what they talking about. But they want choir boys. Choir boys don't win. They've been doing this choir boy shit for quite some time. I'm still taking. If he's there at 6, I'm taking the chance on it. It fits the talent. It fits the need. I'm providing the structure around him, as the St. Louis Rams did with Janoris Jenkins, as the Arizona Cardinals did with Tyrann Mathieu on the Honey Badger. I'm providing that, and that's just where I'm going with it at. So that's my personal opinion. That's kind of where I'm going with it at. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. That subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop a video. Financially, want to support the channel. Cash App, $, CJ Good 313. Venmo, CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. You can find me everywhere: Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Appreciate the love, support. Best way to donate to the channel. Thumbs up the video. Don't forget to check out my main channel right here on YouTube for more sports, music, news, and entertainment. Goodfella TV. Peace.